Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining our webinar today. My name is Mike and I'm the National Product Manager in Golden Software Syndrome, Malaysia. We are a digital construction platform provider founded in Beijing, China, and we have established more than 60 branches globally, including Malaysia, since the year 2013. I believe many of you here in Malaysia may have already heard of us since year 2012. Today our webinar is about work from home with Cubicost. Joining me today is our Assistant Service Manager of Golden Malaysia, Ms. Junaida Fatina. Hi Ju, how are you coping with this MCO so far?
Hi, Mike. I'm doing good here. Thank you for asking. Um, so far, still okay. I still can coping with this situation despite of the pandemic that we're facing now. Work still need to be carried out as usual, so I'm doing it remotely from home. How about you, Mike?
Yeah, I'm also working from home at the moment. During this uncertain period, I believe that many of our audience here, they are also working from home and to overcome this, the spread of the virus during this period. Mm. Good to know that you are coping well, Ju. Stay safe there, okay?
Okay, Mike. Thank you. You too.
All right. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. If you
All
have
right.
any questions during the presentation, please write them down and drop us an email. We will reply to you as soon as possible once we compile all the Q&A. Our email address will be shared with you at the end of this presentation. As we all know, with the current COVID-19 pandemic, work from home is the new norm. Companies globally are rolling out this norm, which may restrict some activities or tasks which can be easily done in the office. This situation affects many professions, including QS. Today, let's find out how Cubicost products can help QS consultant and contractor successfully navigate their work remotely from home. Talking about working remotely, Ju, can you share with our audience how Cubicost products can help QS to carry out their work effectively from home?
Thank you, Mike. About that, I would like to share a little bit about Cubicost. Cubicost is a quantity takeoff and BQ suite which comprise of four different beam-based products, which are TASC, TRBC, TBQC, and also TME, focusing on different needs of quantity surveying business. So we have four products, and all these four products together virtually cover all general requirements in construction cost estimation business, including the measurement of quantities. So talking about working in a traditional method, okay, traditionally, if a QS wants to work remotely, say, to continue his or her quantity takeoff task at home, okay, she or he is of course required to carry hard copy drawings, right? Maybe perhaps like he needs to carry the A1 drawing size, and then scale ruler, calculator, and also laptop back home with him or her. And this situation can be a hassle if the QS is riding motorbike or taking public transport. It is not it is not really convenient to bring all
Yes,
these items
yes, indeed.
back home. And then if let's say worst case scenario, if let's say it's raining season, so
Yes.
during the raining season, so this actually could
I
be
I can imagine
avoid.
how inconvenient for them to carry all this stuff back home with them.
Yes, correct, Mike. So nevertheless, if let's say the user is using Cubicost products, they only require a laptop or PC soft copy drawings. Okay, we don't need the hard copy drawings. We just need it soft copy in soft copy, and then pre-install Cubicost applications, meaning our Cubicost software, and a product license. That's it. Simple.
Oh, you mean to commute back home and work remotely? A QS only needs to bring a laptop, right? Because the other three required items are not physical objects.
Yes, indeed, Mai. It's very convenient, as Cubicost products offer this kind of flexibility to enable them remotely working from home and to do the collaboration of work, of course.
Hmm. Fantastic, Ju. You mentioned about product license just now. Perhaps you can explain more about our product license to our audience, like its flexibility during this unprecedented period.
Mm-hmm. Sure, Mike. Okay. Product license is required to run our software as we have four products. Okay, all these products are adopting cloud-based login authorization. Excuse me, which means user just needs to key in their login email and password to use the product. Okay, so as we use cloud-based login, it means user has the flexibility to log in anywhere they want at their preferred time with availability of internet connection. It is actually similar on how we log in our applications such as Gmail, Outlook, Facebook, etc. Thus, with this kind of flexibility, cloud license can benefit QS, especially when they are required to work remotely.
Hmm. I believe after your explanation, our audience has understood how easy and flexible to use our products remotely. What about multiple QS are working on a same project and they need to collaborate their work from home? What will you advise them to do when they are using our products?
Okay, Mike, I like this question. All right. There are many ways on how QS can collaborate work and distribute tasks in Cubicost product. And actually, for our Cubicost users out there, what we can suggest them, if let's say they want to do this distribution of work in Cubicost, they can consider to distribute it based on scale, the size of the project itself. Firstly, what we suggest them, okay, for small scale project, they can easily distribute according to the nature of work. For instance, architectural work, okay, and also structural work. um, since I have mentioned just now that we have two different software, TASC and also TRBC. So our TASC can allowing our user to carry out the quantity takeoff for architectural work. For example, taking off for the finishes, for the door, window opening, excavation, and so on. And also, we have our TRBC software, which focusing on the structural work and also reinforcement. Um, so by having these two different software, it enables our user to carry out the tasks separately. All right, so they can do their work remotely from home by having this kind of task distribution, distributing it into architectural work and also structural work. All right, so this one we suggest them for small scale of project. All right, so for on the other hand, okay, for medium to large scale of project that is more complex and also involve more QS, okay, they can distribute the work in more specific way. So in our Cubicost product, we allow our users to distribute the task according to a very specific way, such as by floors or by elements. So in our Cubicost products, QS can carry out quantities takeoff separately according to zone, to floors, and even to elements. Actually, when we're talking about this kind of distribution of work, when they have to carry out the task according to zone, to floors, to elements, they actually can benefited in terms of the quantity extraction as well, because our software also allow them to take off to extract the quantity according to this category. So it is easier for the team leader also to manage to combine the quantities at the later stage. Okay. Actually, with this kind of task distribution, it's not only benefit the user level, Mike. It is also
Mhm.
benefit to all the uh, management level, the team leader level, supervisor, I can say, because when the team leader distribute the tasks, they can easily check, they can easily monitor, manage the project seamlessly. Okay. By doing this, by having this kind of function, of course, the productivity, the work efficiency can be improved in the project. So we have already talked about task distribution in Cubicost. We already understand how actually this task distribution can be done in Cubicost. But how about the work collaboration? We understand if let's say we already distribute the task. Of course, at the later stage, we need to combine them all. We need to merge it. So now, about the work collaboration, how can we do it inside Cubicost? This is how what we can do, and this is what we would like to suggest to all our team leaders out there. Okay, for team leader for each of the company, what they can do is that they can create a central copy of the project first with preset general calculation settings and other related information, such as perhaps creating the axis code line, okay, uh, to make their user can easily access this central copy first. Okay, so this central copy later then can be stored inside their company's cloud storage or their company server. And all the QS then can easily duplicate this central copy and continue working by zones or by floors or even by elements. This one is based on the task distribution as what has given by the team leader. Okay, then after that, after they have already carried out their tasks according to the zone, floors, or even elements, they can easily upload back their model that have completed by them inside the company's cloud storage. All right, then at the end of the day, our team leader or supervisor can merge all this model into one single project. All right, so meaning to say, with this flexibility that provided by our software, our work coordination in the team among the team members is improved, and the project leader can manage the work seamlessly. All right, everybody. Maybe you also wonder whether it is difficult to combine all the models together or not. Because just now I have mentioned that we also have the flexibility for to do the work coordination for big scale of project. Meaning to say there will be lots of QS involved, maybe up to 10 people, maybe more than that. Okay, so of course if having this big number of people involved in one project, okay, the issue of how the collaboration of work, how to merge all this model into a single project maybe can be an issue. So now I would like to show to you guys, okay, a video on how can we actually do this collaboration of work inside our Cubicost. All right, everybody, if you can see on your screen now, this is a project that has been completed by one of the user. The task is actually to complete from the foundation level up to ground floor only. So this user wish to combine the project with other colleagues. All right, so what he needs to do is that just select the required project, and then our software will try to read, extract all the information, okay, try to bring in all the information from the other project into this project file. Then what he needs to do is that the user just needs to select the floor and also required elements that he wants to bring into this project file. Okay, so here is the flexibility that our user provide to all of our users, where we don't set any limitation. They can easily pick any elements that they want or any flows that they want to import. Okay, so after everything has already succeeded, has already completed, then they can quickly check by using our 3D view function, okay, to quickly check whether all the elements has already imported or not. So as you can see, Mike, there
Yep.
is no problem for our users out there to do the collaboration within the same application. So this is TAS. All right, so at the first beginning of this video, we can
Mhm.
see there is only one floor, and now
Yep.
after merging with another project file, it become multi-floors. So this is the flexibility and also the collaboration
Yep.
function that we have inside our Cubicost TASC product.
That's actually very simple to actually merge the file and then uh, to enable a better collaboration between two different QS.
Correct, Mike. Okay, so right. Now I would like to show to you guys also what is it looks like. You know, if let's say they want to merge for a big scale of project, a mega project, can it be done in our software? So take a look on this case study from us. This is the Battersea Power Station in UK, where this project has 5 different packages that are constructed in different phases. In this project, it involves several consultants, which each of the consultants manage each package. So they have to measure each package model, and then later on, all these 5 models have to be merged into a single project. So now, as you can see on your screen, this is the merge file, okay, from the 5 models that have already combined in our TASC project file. What we want to emphasize here, our software also able to do this collaboration regardless of the size and also the complexity of the project. So this is again our benefit that we provide to all of our users out there.
Wow, Jude, that was really a remarkable case study to showcase the flexibility of our products. You can see how complex is this mega project, and then it seems like very easy. It's actually very easy to merge all these 5 different model into one, and it actually create a wonderful 3D model to actually showcase the project.
Yes, Mike, correct.
Yeah, very good explanation indeed. I hope that our audience has gained a better insight on how to enable the work collaboration between office and also construction site. Ju, let's say QS has completed the model for structural elements first in the TSC. Do they need to redo the work in TRBC in order to get the rebar measurement?
Wow, Mike. Okay, this is also among our frequent asked question. Okay, this is a very interesting question, Mike. Um, Actually, our products not only can merge models of the same within the same application, like I mentioned just now, TAS, some of the floors in TAS, and also maybe you have some elements that you want to merge inside TAS, right? So TS and
Mhm.
TAS. But also it can merge models generated by 2 different Cubicost products. So taking example as TSC and also our TRBC. So this, for example, there is a scenario where our user has already completed all the TSC structure, TSC elements such as the masonry wall, the door and window, and also maybe some of the structural elements such as column, beam, slab, and concrete wall, perhaps.
Mhm.
So all this model can be easily imported into our TRBC software to enable our user continue with the rebar works. So actually they don't have to redo the works. They can easily import the model and then reuse the same model to continue with the other works such as the rebar. All right, so this interoperability of our software actually also helping them to improve the efficiency. So as you can see, our TS can import to TRB. How about TRB to TS? So don't worry about that. We are not only allowing our user to import from TS to TRB, they can also import from TRB model into TSC. So it means our users also enable to start their work with TRB first, meaning they can start with all the structural elements in TRB with the rebar, completed with all the rebars, and then import this model into our TSC software to continue with the other architectural elements such as the masonry wall and then opening and finishes. Okay, so this is the interoperability benefits that we have in our software. All right, Mike, and let's take a look on this short video that we have prepared for you to see more clearly how this process can be done inside our Cubicost software. All right, so taking example, if let's say the user has already done the model inside our TS, what he needs to do is that he just needs to export the TS model and bring it over to our Cubicost TRBC project file. So in this project file, he needs to import it by using import TS model and then select the required project that he wants to import inside this TRBC, then do some setting, including selecting the desired floor and also elements that they want to combine with this TRB. Then after that, they can easily check all the elements that they have already done inside TSC with the 3D view function. So by doing this, okay, it helps our user to do quickly checking, okay, whether all the models have already imported or not. And as you can see, we don't have any double works involved inside this process. They can easily continue their works by inputting the reinforcement information. So taking example in this video, the user has already inside the fill in the information for column element. Then the user just need to calculate to see the results. And with a few seconds, the results will come out together with the rebar 3D display. All right, Mike. So as you can see inside this video, of course, as I mentioned just now, there is no double work involved in this process. And it means our users do not have to redo the work, do not have to redo the model again if, let's say, they want to do it inside TRB. So I just want to summarize again. If, let's say, they have already completed the works inside one of the software, they can easily import, they can easily integrate one with another.
Yep, that is brilliant, Jude. This is really good because as far as we know that actually QS they always do double work, right? So with
Yes,
this
correct, Mike.
kind of interoperable between the software, is actually help them to reduce this kind of double work in their the entire process of the measurements. That is really good.
Yes, and actually our software is aligned to our target of our business is actually to strive our users, to help our users to improve their work efficiency and also productivity. Okay. Okay, Mike. So we have already talked quite a lot actually on TSC and TRBC. So now, what about TBQC? As someone that is expert in TBQC, could you perhaps share with us a bit about how the quantity data can be connected in TSC and TRBC model to TBQC?
Sure, Ju. As you mentioned earlier, so all the Cubicost products are actually interoperable and interconnectable. So when you are opening your TASC model or your TRBC model, right? Let me switch to this one. Okay, your TSC or TRBC model, you can connect it to the BQ directly, the BQ that you have prepared in TBQC earlier for your quantity linking process. So as TBQC also support collaboration of work, therefore not only you can connect your model to the BQ, but also your team members can do the same to link their quantities directly to the same BQ. So after the quantities are linked to the BQ, so whenever you make any changes to your model and recalculate, it will automatically update your BQ with the revised quantity. So this is actually a very good features because this one can significantly minimize a lot of the quantity errors when the model is revised. So let me show you how it works in this following video. So as you can see here, I just need to go to the BQ module inside the TSC model and then log into my TBQC using the account and password to the TBQC server in the office. Once I've logged in, I can select the project and then I can see the BQ directly inside TASC interface here. So I just need to view my quantity in the view quantity by category. Simply select what quantity that I want to link and then drag and drop it to the BQ item like this. So very simple. So after I've linked all the quantities right to the BQ item, I can always come back to track my link quantity by clicking the quantity details button, and then I will open up another quantity details panel at the bottom of the page. So from this panel, you can see the selected cell or the selected BQ item, the quantities is actually linked from which element, linked from which floor, and then the quantity details also will be listed down in this panel here. So that's why when you do your the team leader or whoever who can track the link quantity inside this quantity detail, right? And then they can make changes anytime. Means if they found out that certain quantities are linked wrongly, they can always come back to the quantity details and then they just remove whatever that is not relevant to this particular BQ item. So very simple. So, and also just now I mentioned when you do the recalculation of the model that you have actually, maybe you have tweaked a bit inside the model. So whenever you do the recalculation, so the link quantity will also automatically updated inside the BQ here. Very simple and very intuitive that you will be able to minimize a lot of the errors that if they link manually inside the Excel file. Yep.
Wow, that's really cool, Mike.
Yep.
Needing to say, user can link the quantity easily now, and it saves lots of time compared to manual linking.
Yes.
Okay, Mike, we can remote work with TSC and also TRBC. We can understand that already. But
Mhm.
what about TBQC? Can user remote work with TBQC as well?
Yes, Drew, it is actually workable to do that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
just I need to actually explain a bit about how TBQC work.
Okay.
TBQC is actually a server-based software, so all the files are actually stored in a main server. So users need to log into this server in order to access the project files that they have done inside TBQC. So let's say the main server is in the office. So if user is working at home, so what he or she needs to get the permission from the IT administrator in order for them to connect to the office VPN. The VPN is actually called the virtual private network. So once the user connected to the VPN, they can use TBQC as usual, as if they are in the office network. Okay, so this is one method to actually use TVQC remotely from home. And then we also have another alternative method. User can actually install the remote work application, such as TeamViewer, Ultra Viewer, in their both of their both of their office and also home computers, and then they can use this app to remotely control their office workstation to continue using the TPQC from home. So that is the two methods that we would suggest user to remotely work with TPQC.
Wow, my.
So yes, I think we have actually come to the end of our webinar, Ju. So maybe you don't mind to summarize to our audience here the main takeaways for today's webinar topic.
Well, it's really brilliant just now when we talk about the how TB2C can work from home.
Yes.
And yes, let me summarize, share a bit of what we have already talked today about our Cubicost products that we can utilize all the functions to work from home. In a nutshell, I think working remotely from home is not an issue for us to carry out our tasks effectively with the right solution. Meeting the deadlines here, I think, is not an issue. Okay, so everybody, if you have any questions to ask regarding this topic, or you would like to know more about Cubicost, please send us your inquiry via this email address as shown here. We will reach out to you later. Of course, definitely we're going to reach out to you. So please send us your query if you have any questions that you want to ask, or probably you are interested to know
Yep.
about our products.
Okay, Jude, just I need to add in something for the summarize of the main takeaways today. Actually, we would like to highlight or emphasize again, using Cubicost is not only can allow you to remotely work from home. The another benefits of that is actually to collaborate the work. That is actually what we uh, a lot of our industry players, they always forgot about how to collaborate their work. So because we are going towards to this digital construction, right?
Indeed, Mike.
So yes, I think work collaboration is the main thing that our industry player needs to really put emphasis into, to actually how we can actually work together with all different parties, and then we can actually save our time, and we can improve the work efficiency and also the productivity of the work. So that is actually, using Cubicost products not only can remotely work from home, but it also help you to collaborate your work efficiently too. All right. Yeah. Another thing, please do not forget to connect with us, or even actually connect with us through all these QR code here. Just scan using your phone, and it will redirect you to our official Golden Malaysia website, our Facebook, our Instagram, and also our LinkedIn account here. Please connect with us and let us know what you want to know, what you want to uh, learn during this MCO period. We can always prepare a lot of webinar for you. All right. Thank you very much for joining our webinar today. And we hope that you found this webinar useful and informative. So stay tuned for more upcoming webinars from us. We will keep you up to date using our website, our Gloden.my website, and also our account managers or our Golden Malaysian staff will also send you invitation via a WhatsApp message to invite you to join our upcoming webinars sessions. Okay. We will also like to take this opportunity to encourage everyone to stay safe at home, and let us all stay strong during this difficult time. Together we can fight and overcome this unprecedented period. So hashtag stay at home, hashtag stay safe.
Right, everybody, thank you so much again to all of you who have already spent the time to watch this presentation. From all of us from Golden Software, we pray for your safety. Let us all fight this battle together. So to all the Malaysians out there, hashtag duduk rumah diam-diam. Thank you very much, and see you in our next webinar session. Thank you.